So let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 96,900 and you don't need to take my word for it. This is exactly where it is right now. Now for the upward journey, as I mentioned yesterday as well, we need to see 2 daily closings of the candle above the area of 97,300. We have not seen a single candle closing above that area yet. And the reason for using the 2 candle theory, it is to avoid any form of fake outs, miss outs, or stuff like that. Today we saw it pumping towards 97,895. As we use these 2 daily closing candle concept, it saves us from fake outs. So let's say that I'm just making a case scenario to make you understand a point. Let's say that it went to 97,895. You ended up buying at 97,500 in the fear of missing out. Now tomorrow it dumps and then it starts the downward journey towards $90,000. You have purchased Bitcoin expensive at the rate of 7,500 for no reason. Why? Because you could have waited for the confirmation. If you had seen it closing 2 daily candles above the area of 97,300, you had at least some form of confirmation. Of course, there is still risk, but then your risk reduces to 30%. Because 70% of the time, if something closes 2 daily candles above a certain region, it pretty much declares that now it is going to go up from there. This place has turned into the floor. It is stabilized. Now it can start doing the upward journey. But impatience and not taking your chances with better probabilities, it leads to disaster. And if you are jumping into Bitcoin right now at this stage, your chances of failure are 70% instead of 30%. And I think with 70% failure rate, it is going to be an extremely challenging case scenario for you to come out as a winner. Anyway, point being made, as we are not closing above 97,300, which was our target we hit, now the only thing that we are going to wait for is the journey towards 92,000. Because if it's not going up, it might as well come down. That doesn't change the bullish case scenario. Bitcoin stays bullish. We can start talking about bearishness only after 81,500. It's just that all this upward journey will start retracing and we have different levels of confirmations. Our first confirmation is at $92,000. That's the mini break, and the actual is of course 90. That will pretty much indicate that, okay, we are done with the 90s. Now the downward journey has started. And to be very honest with you, once we go below 90, I wouldn't wait for 81,500. I would pretty much assume that the journey for $70,000 has started. And it's going to be pretty much awesome because from 100K to 70K, that's a $30,000 move. That's a 30% drop if you look it from downward to upward. Anyway, this is Bitcoin. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.